Hey, what's going on, everybody? I know it's been a while since I put one of these out, but yeah, I'm back with another video. Today we're gonna go in a little more in-depth with bunker sparring, as I was just able to record some footage from a practice bunker sparring from this server right here. I'll link it in the description and stuff, in case anyone wants to practice. We're gonna break down the highlights of the match, and we're going to kind of discuss the tactics and strategies that are going to be used here for both the attackers and the defenders. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so let's go over the defenders here. So we can see in this clip, they're surrounded by a giant hole in the ground with sky defenses and also ground defenses, like doors and stuff. You can see that they're trying to defend mainly from the underground. Attackers can either try to sky bridge or try to approach from underground. Obviously, a sky bridge can be knocked off, it can be boarded, so there's some risk there, and this time we can see that the attackers have chosen to go from the ground. Let's take a look at what kind of skills are necessary to protect the bunker and work as a team, and what kind of strategies are used. So the first thing is to outline is that the three most important skills in this are communication, teamwork, and game sense, sort of an understanding of the situation. We can see here that while I was in the match, I was in both of the Discord voice chats, and they were always blasting off. They were always talking about stuff. I'm not going to include it for privacy purposes, but I can say that they were always talking, relaying information back and forth, always trying to get a good chain of supplies for both attackers and defenders to the front lines, stuff like spare armor, TNT, that kind of stuff. So let's take a look at the first tactic, a TNT. Pull up this clip over here. So we can see here that the attackers, having lost the advantage in this moment, have chosen to block themselves off and try to get some cover so they can recoup and get more people back. Now, we can see that the defenders have used the TNT in order to to go after the attackers through the obsidian that they've constructed. TNT can also be used as a general thing to kind of clear away stone and other unreinforced blocks around the base so that one can have a clear fighting field. Let's take a look at the second strategy. Let's take a look at the doors. Pull up this clip over here. Yep, you can see that they are trying to they're trying to isolate and attack one of the attackers by quickly opening the doors, leading the attacker in. Okay, and if you skip over here, you can see that they are trying to block them off and use cobwebs and lava and other things in order to trap the attacker so that he cannot escape. One of the most effective tools for this is the door, which allows the defenders to choose when exactly they can go through and when exactly an attacker can go through. Again, teamwork and communication is key in these situations. Let's talk about factories. For the defenders, they will usually be at a numbers disadvantage, but the difference is that they will have a steady supply and a stash of potions, armor, weapons, and all these other things while hunkered down as a result of these factories. We can see that one of these guys who respawn, pull up the clip here, is going back to the factories and getting some more stuff for himself and presumably his friends. Alright, now let's transition to the attackers. The attackers' general strategy in this case is to build up using their superior numbers to secure land and to slowly push that land towards the defender's base. you can see that they've built a tunnel stretching from over 1,000 blocks away, and what they're trying to do is always have some people at some point always trying to push the defenders back and to keep pushing and to secure the point. Here you can even see that the attacker is placing down obsidian in order to create a stair, in order to scale the wall and get into the vault more easily. Second thing for the attacker is that they have to take beyond simply situational awareness, teamwork, and communication. They will be deprived of a proper supply line, unlike the defenders, unless they manage to establish that, have a good relay of supplies going back and forth. They will be without that for a very long while. So the advantage that they get in response is, firstly, they will usually have more attackers against the defenders, so they have a numbers advantage. And the second thing is that they can choose the timing. They can choose, for example, so it is very crucial to determine when is the best time. Maybe some of them will try to do it during the off hours, try to gain ground when not many people are online, or maybe choose it when it's a little late, people are sleeping, this kind of thing. So in that case, that advantage is to the attackers, and choosing when to fight is often just as important as what you do inside the game itself. I hope this has been interesting for you, and have a nice day.